Oh, wait, okay. Okay, now you can go.
Hi and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today this lovely evening. I thank all my subscribers for subscribing to my channel. Don't know how to do it. Do I take that down? Excuse me. Do I do this down?
Gotcha.
It's good? Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I will be continuing from where I left off last week. And if you're new to this stream, you can check out my previous streams to see what I'm talking about. So my last stream, I stated I was gonna work on the piece to get ahead of it, and I did. I did the hand stitching of the frill, and they're marked inside. I used my chalk this time, which I don't really like to because it can fade away before I get to working it, but it's supposed to be marked in there. So this is one of my frill for the bottom of the pants, and this is the second one. These are for the legs, the leg frills. So now where we left off last time with the first frill that was pinned on. So I'm gonna start from here. I'm going to add, not add, sorry. I'm going to bring sass out, and I'm going to join the pants with the frill and the waistband together. So yeah, so before I bring sass out, I just want to show you guys the other frills. I've been working on the other frills and I think it's cute. I like it. So this was my weekend, all weekend, just sewing my frill. So I did a chain crochet pattern to seal the hem of the frill, and then I went over that with this lovely little shell pattern here. And yeah, no, pero that's the neighbor, por favor. I'm sorry guys, fur baby goes off sometimes. It has a hairpin trigger. So that's one frill. I believe that's my second frill, and this big one here is my third frill. I didn't put my stitches in it to make it the frill, but yeah, we got a lot more work before we get there anyhow. So I'm just going to whip sass out now, bring sass back to play. I just want to let you guys know, just in case if I don't get to sign off today, I'm thinking about being here like an hour, but if anything happens and I lose my Wi-Fi, I apologize. Very, very sorry. So yeah, I'm going to get to work now to try to complete on live as much as possible with this joining right now. So now I need to restring my machine once more because I took that string out so I could do my hand stitching. Sass has been restrung and she's ready to go. So now to sew this pattern, I'm going to, not pattern, I'm sorry, to sew these. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit excited today and I'm getting ahead of myself in my mind with my words and they're not coming out properly. I'm going to try to just slow it down, chill, take it easy, and explain what I'm doing. So I have it pinned together already. I believe in my last stream that's what I was doing. So now I'm just going to put it down into my machine pedal, and I'm going to use the end part here as my guide, and I might take it in a little bit farther than I did with my sewing from the inners. I'm not going to use the foot pedal as my guide. I'm going to go for my first little marker there on the machine. I'm just going to take out my pins because I don't want to run over them with my needle. Just holding everything together. Oh, I need to put a little bit of because it's pretty straight there right now, so I need to just pull that string to create a little gathering there so it's nice and cute now. I love cute clothes. Love clothes that makes me happy. This is one of my designs I'm wearing today. This one was done many years ago. I've been creating for a pretty good amount of years now. I won't say. My math might be off, but it's been at least a couple decades, maybe more. Yeah, I know I don't look that old, but it's been a while, that's for sure. All right, so now I just pinch my piece in there just to gather it just a little bit, and I don't know if you can see it, just have a little ripple effect there because I just want to share it out as equally as possible. So now I'm happy with it. I'm just going to put it into my machine, make sure it's where I want it to be, and now I'm going in here and I'm just going to pull on my fabric a little bit. I'm pulling on the frill that I have in there, and why I'm doing that, I'm not pulling it down or anything, I'm just sharing out that gathering that I have in there just to try to make it as equally shared as possible. So that's what I'm doing in there right now. If you can't see because of the angle, I'm so sorry, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to share it out and remove my pins when I feel confident that I am happy with what's there. Just going to start to sew. Just put my right setting on. So for my stretch material, I'm using my triple stitch setting. I find for stretch material it works best. Here I go. Taking out that other pin now and just sharing it out. Hold it nice and gently and sew. I'm doing the same thing again. Just remove those pins and set that fabric up nicely. So I get in there and I take out my other pin and I start to work that fabric again, just sharing it out as equally as possible, and you don't have to be perfect. I just try to do the best I can. Keep an eye out for those pins and be careful with your fingers. Sometimes you have your pins pointing in the wrong direction. And if you're not paying attention, you can stab your little finger, be in some pain. So just look out for your pins. Don't cause yourself unnecessary pain. I'm just letting the machine do all the work here. Take my pins out. I sure put a lot of pins in. Guess I wanted to make sure it was held in place. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're here with me live, if you're joining in later, I thank you. Thank you so much. I'm just sharing out that frill again. So each time I stop sewing, if you notice, I normally put my foot pedal down. And that is to make sure that your piece is not moving around out of place, jumping off, running away. You never know, right? Yeah, you just put that needle down and it helps to just hold it there for you. You can just continue working. I'm just lining up my pieces, removing that pin and holding onto it, separating the frill inside, just trying to shear it out. And so needle down. Sharing my fabric again. Line it up nicely, and so needle down. Take my pins out of my corner here and shear that frill. Needle down. Lining up my fabric once more. Just shaking that frill down if it's necessary. Sometimes the frill would like to roll, go back up, get in the path of sewing, so just keep an eye out for that, just in case it does that. Almost at the end, and then I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to connect my second frill. it right now. I'm gonna put sass away for a few minutes. Now, I'm just going to check, see what my frill looks like. Oh, anything that needs to be cut. There for now. So this is our front. This is our back. It's my marker for my second frill connection. That's nice. So now, in here, I want to just clean this up a little bit. If I was using my serger, I wouldn't need to, because a serger does it all. Wonderful, wonderful machine. So I'm just going to line these pieces all together, and I'm going to try to just trim it and make it as uniform as possible. Then I'm going to bring safts back out, and I'm going to drop a zigzag stitch in that. And the zigzag stitch will add a little bit of security. It's not really needed in the tree stitch pattern I have found. I have made a few pieces so far using it. It holds up pretty good. You could really stretch it. When I say really stretch it, I don't mean like get into it and pull it like you want to rip it in half or anything, because you will pop some strings if you do that. So I would not advise you to do that, but it can stretch, not intensely, without breakage. It can stretch. I've found it work nice for me. Haven't heard no string popping like if you use the single stitch. If you use a single stitch on a stretch material, you will get popping, because it's only one stitch across, and it can't cope with it, especially if the material is like really stretchy. This one stretches. When we did this stretch test, I think we did the stretch test like first day. I hope I did, because that's when you're supposed to do it. And it was double the size in stretch. So for each inch, it stretched 2 inches. So it really has a lot of stretch in it. Double stretch. So yeah. You need something that will hold up to that. You don't want to be wearing your pants and you bend over and it's SpongeBob, you know? Rip that pants. No, you don't want that. There we go. Just gonna put this down there for now. Bring Sass back to play. I'm gonna put her on the zigzag stitch. Turn it back inside out. And now I'm just going to seal that together. I'm just making sure each time that all the pieces are together. When I get to the end, I just want to back it up and go forward. And that's done. There, nice and pretty. So that pop you just hear, that's that guide string that I have inside there. That's okay. I should have took him out, but I didn't. That's okay. Okay. So Sats is away for now. Now it's time to add them. Second frill. Yeah, we got time. This is second frill. And I'm just going in there now to try to find my markers that I left. I was too lazy to go hunting for my pins, so I used the chalk, even though it's not my favorite. Let's see, it can come off, but it's okay. It's there. Now I can put the pins. Frill 2. Just one more. There it is. Alright, so I found my 4 corners. There. There. So now I'm going to put this over, or pull it through, right? Pull my skirt pants through. And I'm just going to line up my back pin. Here's my pin. I want it here on this line. But I'm not going to permanently pin it yet because I want to estimate where I want it for sure. So right here, I'm just doing a little roll like so, and I'm going to put a pin here for now. So the reason I'm doing this is because my hem that I will do on this, I did a roll to make it nice, and it gives it that extra stability for whatever reason I get hung up in something. I won't just rip my piece that I spent hours on into pieces. So I need to know how much I have to work with right there, how far I can put this frill in to give me the length that I want on this bottom one. So now I'm just going to measure now, because I already marked there the length of my frill, and the length of my frill is 3 inches. So my frill is 3 inches, the first one. That means I want my second frill from the top visible. This is the top here, visible for this one, to the bottom, not the bottom of the frill, but there where I have the fold as here. I want it to be 3 inches as well. So now I'm going to go down here, and as you can see, it's a little bit over 3 inches. It's almost 3 inches and a half. So I'm just going to pull it up a little bit, trying to find my 3-inch mark. And there we go, 3 inches. Woo-hoo. All right, now I'm happy with that. Oh, I can use the same pin that I have in here. I'm going to pin it downwards just to anchor it in there. Now I'm going to go to the side, and I'm going to do the exact same thing that I just did on that side. I'm going to find my corner pin. This is my corner pin here, and this is my side. So I'm going to roll as so, and pin. And I'm just going to hide this tip of this pin inside here, So as you can see, it's not coming out through the back and it's not coming out through the front. That gives my fingers a little protection in case I'm not being too careful. And I hope I did it. No, I did not on the other side. Sometimes I forget and then I get stuck with the pin and it hurts. So yeah, you might hear me reminding you from time to time to be careful with your pins. I might be reminding you, but I'm also reminding myself. All right, so now I need 3 inches over here. Okay, I'm happy there. Just going to go in there, and my same corner pin, I'm going to anchor it onto that corner. Okay, now I'm going to turn my piece to the front. Ow! Yeah, got stuck. So I got my next pin. Yeah. And I'm going to do the same thing again. Roll it, pin it. Hide that tip of the pin inside where it's nice and safe, away from my fingers. Just gonna make sure I have 3 inch there. Yeah. So I need 3 inches here. Okay, so I'm just gonna get my hand in there where I could hold on to the back, and I'm just taking my same pin that I have there, and I'm going in and out of the pants and the frill so I can hold them there together until I bring the machine over it. So I have one more corner now. There we go. Now I need to roll and pin, roll and pin. I thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so grateful. Thought I saw it was like 1 minute to 8. I was like, no. Yeah. So now I'm looking for my 3 inch. Once more, and pull my frill to get it sit at 3 inches. Okay, get in there, hold it down, join it together. Now I just need that other frill to go the other way, so it's out of my way, and I'm just going to try to share my frill here. I'm going to try to go through them one at a time. Right now I'm just trying to line it up. Such a beautiful day today. So grateful to be here. Thank you so much for joining me. So after I get this piece accommodated in its new little house, I'm going to bring my top frill down once more. and I'm going to give it a hole here and a pin so I can see if I also have my 3-inch distance that I want there. Okay, so it meets my requirements that I have set. It has its 3 inches, and now I'm just trying to shear that frill. Once I'm happy with it, I'm going to start to pin it in place. I just put my hand inside. Very careful when you do this. You don't want to stab your finger in there. Something is pinned onto something in here. Ah, it's from the other side. Okay. Hide that head. Now I'm going to work other side here. I'm just going to keep doing this until I get all 4 sections anchored in. Once that is anchored in, I'm going to bring that back and start to sew that frill down. Okay. I think I'd be like feeling happy about it, so I'm gonna bring my frill back down, and I'm just using these for markers right now, so I don't need those pins there, but I do need them here. So I'm just going to be removing them as I go along so I can use them in the areas that I will be sewing. I'm just checking right now. Make sure I have my 3-inch clearance there. A little too long here. I pulled it. Get all dramatic. Okay, measure again. It might be a little sharp this time. A little bit. I'm just going to give it a little pull. And it has found its place. That's good there. Okay. I'm just going to stick my hand inside again. Be very careful as I weave that pin through to anchor that piece there. More. Now I move to the other side. We have 2 more sections to do. Then I can start to attach this frill. So cute. I've been wanting to make this for a very long time, but just being a lazy mama and not getting to it. And it's not like it takes forever. Yeah, it takes time, but good things take time. Now I just measure it out. I got 3 up here. I'm just sharing out the frill right now. And yes, you share frill a lot in this project. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm gonna take these pins here. Don't put pins in your mouth. You can swallow that. Very, very bad. I do it a lot. I try not to, but I am guilty. Yeah, I am guilty. I put pins in my mouth. Not supposed to. No better than that. But I do it. Yes, so that's that. Now I have one more. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be like, I say that about everything I make. It's gonna be my cutest piece. And then like, yeah, I make something else. This is gonna be my cutest piece. Everything is cute. Yeah. There. Just gonna share this baby out here. Feeling happy. Project going nicely. Coming together as planned. Tree. Pull it a little bit. Okay. Right there. Take these pins and remove the others in here. Oh! I stabbed my finger with another needle. With this sewing needle, I just stabbed my finger with. Put that down there. Don't put it near my pins. One more pin. There we go. All right. All right, so now I'm going to bring Sass back. I'm going to put my machine on my triple stitch setting. And I'm going to be very cautious with that frill. And I need to be very cautious with the inners to make sure that I'm not sewing it onto any of my pieces, that I'm just sewing what needs to be sewn and nothing more. So what needs to be sewn? I need to sew this frill onto the pants. That's it, nothing else. Just one piece of the pants at a time. Not two pieces, not three. Just one frill onto the piece that was pinned. That's it. So with my machine, I'm just going to set it down, and I'm going to use the corner of that frill as my guide line, because I can't see my little guidelines on the machine itself, the markers, so I'm using the foot pedal as my guide right now. So I'm just fixing and sharing that frill. I'm just going to anchor my needle down. I don't move too much. Just try to keep it in place as best as possible. Okay, So I'm happy. Now I carry on. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take off my inside of my machine to give more easier clearance of the inside of my pants. I won't have the bed to work on, but I won't have no drag on my fabric, causing me to sew my frill in a way that I don't want it to be. So I'm just going to try it right now like that. If I don't like it, I'll put it back on. It's okay. I do kind of miss it a bit. Yeah, I miss it. I need it back. Yeah. Realize how much I use that. I use it a lot. I use it to adjust the upcoming pieces that I'll be sewing. So yeah, I need it there. Thank you so much for joining me today. Just in case I lose any of my connection, in case I drop off or anything, please know it's not intentional. Sometimes I have technical difficulties. We'll just call it that. So I'm gonna finish up this connection of this frill. And then I'm gonna call it quits for tonight, and I'll see you guys here tomorrow. I'm gonna try to push for a little earlier. Sometimes I just get lazy. I can't say I just get lazy and sit on my bum, because I don't. I go dance instead. Yeah. Everything is where I want it to be. Looking quite lovely. Adjusting again, sharing that frill out. closing in on it. Slowly but surely. This is my last border, I believe, here. Yeah. I'm just gonna share it out again here. I can see it all. Moving on me. Almost at the end, and that's when it wants to break bad. That's okay. Okay. Just gonna get it off my machine now. Gonna put sauce aside. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. My stream made it to 8 o'clock. So dope. Yep, I'm gonna end it before I lose my Wi-Fi. I want to say goodbye to you all, you know. Don't want to just get cut just like that. So please join me tomorrow. And yeah, tomorrow we're gonna attach those other frills. And if I get that done by tomorrow, I'm gonna show you how I did my crochet stitch pattern here. And hopefully we can wrap this up this week and I can get to use it. Yeah. Alright, I say goodbye for now. You take care. Have an awesome night. Thank you for joining me. Bye for now.